I just threw a couple pieces of wood out just to try to scare the gator off. It's all I can do, folks. They're protected by law, so if they kill and eat some baby goats, there's nothing I can do about it. Sorry. I tried to call someone before, and these people didn't seem interested in the situation. It's just a single gator once in a while out here. To tell you the truth, I don't believe we've ever lost a goat to a gator. Although it could be. You know, there's been missing goats and such, but it's more like other causes of death. It's mainly dogs. Hunters' dogs and the meth heads' dogs. And now there's the other dogs over there that we just confirmed had attacked our goat and was going to kill it. So there's dogs. In the hunting season, there's all kinds of dogs. There's always a lot of challenges, folks, on a goat refuge out in the wild like this. I wish it was easy, and I think we all feel for those baby goats and would not like them to be killed like that. So there are some options for increased fencing at certain areas where they will frequent the lakeshore more, where the goats will frequent the lakeshore. We could put some fencing out in the water, which was planned for this line down here for the ducks. This whole area was to be for ducks with a fenced-in area actually in the lake. But that is all on the back burner right now, anything with the expansion of the ducks. We're just going by with some Muscovies right now, and we got some eggs in the incubator that they've been laying, but and we've been eating some eggs, but we want to try to hatch some of these. All right, so fencing. We can talk a lot more about, but there's it's like pieces of the pie here. There's all kinds of sections with fences going up towards other fences, and most of the zones lead down to the lake, so we don't fence everything off. But it is entirely possible that in the shallow water here that we could have a protective fence, that a gator could be a deterrent to a gator, even a double fence there. So, you know, at a high frequency watering area for the goats. Another solution could be a little inlet, you know. Incidentally, we just had a washout here because of a burst in the 2-inch flat hose. So look at all this. Maybe we actually take that to heart and build a little inlet right here. Don't want to lose that topsoil, folks. Don't want to lose the ground here. We want to build this back up perhaps, but we're going to look at that. Maybe have one little tiny inlet, and that would be much more easy to protect as the drinking point for the goats. And this is to be one of the major areas where they have lake access when they don't to a lot of other areas, because there's things growing in those areas. And so this is kind of their one of their main connection points at this part of this lake. And then of course there's other lakes with other places and everything where the goats have access. See, this zone right here is off limit to goats right now. There's elderberry growing all right here. There's young trees growing in here. These are sawtooth oaks. There are beets and carrots coming up over here. We don't have as many carrots this year, mainly. There's more beets though. And there's calendula coming up in a row down here. Oh, look at all these guys go. I almost slipped and fell on something there. That's going to be amazing to see the calendula come up in that row. Anyways, a lot of other things growing. There's a certain time of year when some of these zones are locked down so the goats can't get in here, or they're just flash grazed carefully, but there's certain things we don't want them to eat up, because otherwise we won't have all that excellent hay and everything for them to eat in the winter. Anyways, gator be gone. They usually spend their time over in the swamp, the Tupelo swamp, at the other end of the lake, but they'll come over here once in a while. You see the big guy come over and on the hunt. So we have lost some ducks to gators before, though. Well, it's not sure for goats. We definitely have lost some ducks. Anyways, enough said about gators.